Hi hockey ho yeah. Hi ho. Okay, I don't know how to say it, but anyway, let's talk about Norway. Melodi Grand Prix is over, and Norway has chosen their song for the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. You know what that means? Let's talk Eurovision. What's up, you fools? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. Yes, and as pointed out, Norway made their decision tonight, and picked a song in Melodi Grand Prix 2019, which is the Norwegian national pre-selection system, where 10 songs battle it out. Of course, there can only be one winner, and the winner is KEiiNO, Spirit in the Sky. They beat out the competition. Tough competition out there, but there can only be one winner, and we have it right here, right now. And I'm listening to the Eurovision fan community as I speak here, and yes, they approve. They approve. This was most definitely the fan favorite, and a lot of sigh of reliefs. Just all over the continent or the world came out, because people were nervous. People were nervous, like every single time. But KEiiNO, this is how it works. So 10 songs competed, and then the juries voted, and the televoters as well. And then the top 4 between the jury and televote would then move on to the silver final. That means 6 songs were eliminated. And then at that point, they're going to be like 2 duels kind of thing, but 2 songs at that point moved on to the gold final, where they once again competed against one another, and then we had a winner. So 3 rounds of voting, and KEiiNO was victorious. Now, it was a little nerve-wracking at the beginning for the fans, because KEiiNO, how it worked with the jury vote, we didn't see the entire breakdown. Each juror only gave their 12 pointers. So even though they ranked all songs from 1 to 12 points, only the 12 pointers was relieved. And KEiiNO didn't get any of the 12 pointers until the very, very end, when Israel decided, here, 12 points from us. But it was D-Sound in the lead for sure, with Mr. Unicorn at the end of the jury vote. We didn't know exactly what was going to transpire after that. They got 4 12-pointers, and then The Bubble by Adrian Jorgensen got 3. And then both Spirit in the Sky and the song Hala got 1. Oh, as well as In Livret Man by Moreland. These songs got each 1 12-pointers. So it was nerve-wracking. We didn't know what the televote would really bring out. But in the end, the 4 songs that qualified to the silver final were D-Sound, Mr. Unicorn, Annalisa Kumoji with Hala, Adrian Jorgensen, The Bubble, and then KEiiNO, Spirit in the Sky. So everyone got to vote again, and not the juries, only the televoters. They voted for these 4 songs, and then the top 2 moved on to the gold final. Adrian and KEiiNO were then the super finalists, with Annalisa and D-Sound being eliminated at that stage. So KEiiNO and Adrian battled it out in the end. We don't have the full results yet, but in the end, KEiiNO won it all. And honestly, once KEiiNO made the cut to the silver final, I had an inkling that they were going to sail through. I just didn't see, since it was 100% televote, that anyone could stop them, unless we completely misjudged the Norwegian people. I'm glad we didn't. So they're going to Tel Aviv with the song Spirit in the Sky. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you watched my initial reaction video from Norway, Spirit in the Sky was my clear favorite. Spirit in the Sky, objectively and subjectively, has to win. It has to win. It has to win. It has to win, Norway. Any Norwegian people in the chat, you have to vote for this. I knew this had to win. It would just be so different. And yes, it's also a little bit less predictable. It's a very different sound, but it's so good. I love that they have 3 singers, but it's not like a trio in that sense, a traditional sense, where they sing, because they all play their own special part in the song. Like they're not like taking turns. I mean, they are taking turns, if you know what I mean. But their sound, what they're doing is so different. Like the one guy is singing "Spirit in the sky," and then the girl is singing, and then the guy, I know you know the song. But I love how it switches it up, and it makes it such a unique sound, and I just love it. Yes, and it feels traditional, but it still has a pop sound to it. The people want to dance to it. It is so good. Something, again, that I don't get to hear anywhere else, only at Eurovision. Norway, you delivered. What a beautiful, amazing song. And I don't know how the jury's going to respond to this one at Eurovision, but I don't care. I know it's going to do really well at Eurovision with the televoters, and that counts for something, right? Now, I will say one thing, and this is really just coming from a place of love. Change the staging. Change the staging. It was a little bit too unremarkable. I like the idea of what they were doing. The dancer is cool. I don't know if we need those people with the drums. And just the way they were standing there in the beginning in like a triangle circle thing, it was a little bit too static. I feel as there should have been a little bit more movement on their part. I don't expect them to wear traditional outfits or anything, but make it a little bit more lively, because this is a very lively song. So they have time to fix a few things, and with a nice backdrop in Tel Aviv, I can see great things for this one. I am stoked. I am stoked. This is a fantastic song. I truly believe that Norway made the right choice. Hands down. Also, a nice shout out to Adrian Jorgensen and the Bubble, who finished in second place. Alexander Wallmann, who represented Norway a couple of years ago with Joust, and also took part in Melodi Denmark. Melodi Grand Prix in Norway last year. He is now becoming a Eurovision veteran here, and he is so talented. So congratulations for his second place. Yes, it wasn't enough to win the whole thing, but a second place is pretty darn good. It wasn't a bad song. I still think that Spirt in the Sky was just the one to go with. And I want to give another shout out to a beautiful song that deserved so much more, and that is Småland and Livret Man, A Terrified Man. And I am so disappointed that this one didn't make it to the top 4. It absolutely deserved it. I'm surprised that Juris didn't like it better. He got one 12-pointer, and apparently he didn't do too hot with the televote either, I would assume. I just thought it was beautifully staged. It was very musical theater-y, but he sang it so well, and it created emotions within me, and I was just totally into this. Absolutely totally into this. Glad that Spirt in the Sky won in the end, but this would have been absolutely a worthy and respectable winner as well. Morland, you should be very proud. Sorry it didn't happen, but that's how the cookie crumbled. But I want to give you that shout out because you absolutely deserve it. This song was fantastic, and the performance was even better. You know what I didn't realize? I looked at also the performances. Chris Medina, I'm like, wait a second. He looks awfully familiar. I just can't pinpoint it. I can't put my finger on it. And then I did. I looked him up. He was on American Idol. He didn't make it too far, but I remember his video going viral. He was, I think it was his wife or his fiance, who was in a terrible car accident, and he was taking care of her, so they kind of highlighted that story. That really went viral, so I remember him from that. So that was really cool to see him there. I liked We Try as well. Deserved more than that. I thought he sang it beautifully, well performed as well. So round of applause for me. Overall, it was a very well executed show. I will say it was a little bit too long. They should have cut maybe like 20, 30 minutes off of it. It was just at a point starting to drag. I understand with the extra rounds that kind of comes with the territory, but in that case, maybe shorten the clips in between the performances, just get it going, because it was really a little exhausting. But hey, I'm just saying. Once again, as far as Norway's chances at Eurovision, we have to wait until we know all of the songs, but I'm not counting out a top 10 at all for this one. I could easily see Norway returning to the top 10 this year. I'm still a little worried. I'm hesitant to really count on the juries here, but this is definitely a contender. Absolutely. As far as winning is concerned, a little early. Who knows? Maybe with a fantastic stage, and this is going to grow even more in my ranking. But overall, Norway, beautiful choice, and I know you were mad at me because I was not into Alexander Rybak's song last year. I am absolutely into your song this year. This will be high up in my ranking. I am so happy. This is awesome. This is Eurovision. This is me being very, very happy. But am I too excited? Am I over the top? Let me know. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. Where do you think Norway is going to end up in May? Anyway, have a good day, everyone. I'll be back with the next video soon. Goodbye.